start round about 8:30 at night, or 8:15 at night. So yeah, the winter's on its way back to the coal country, Roger.
Roger, Jeff, yes, yeah, we are certainly heading towards the fall, but that we are looking forward to what we call an Indian summer here. Usually in the fall we have a nice weather from time to time, a beautiful day where you can get out with a sweater, do some walking or hiking and campfires and stuff like that. So we are looking forward to that, but we're not going to talk about fall quite yet. It's not here.
Yeah, Roger. I had some of that when I lived in New Brunswick there, Roger. We used to have a bed and breakfast there. As I say, I am a Victor Echo 9 station. I did have a Yarkie up before a Yarkie, and with the ice storm, the old lock came down, the wires came down, the trees split in half. You know, when it freezes, they do break. And yeah, my wife, she got ill. She ended up in Bunsen Hospital there, and she had cancer. So we had to come back to the UK, Roger.
Oh yes, yeah, fully understandable. Sad set of circumstances for sure, but yeah, that's terrible to hear. But I'm hoping now that she's doing quite well and she's getting the treatment that she needs.
Roger on that, yeah, she's doing pretty well at the moment. I'm on my own here, and she's up in London. She's in London. She's about 200 miles away from where I am. So, yeah, so I'll get a bit of time to do a bit of the exit. She doesn't like the radio much. When I was in Canada, I was on it all the time, Rog.
Roger that, yes. And the fortunate thing right now, Jeff, as you may know, is that this cycle 25 is upticking, and it's been on to go now. It's a few years. And we are expecting a very lively and active fall when it comes to DX worldwide. So it should be a whole lot of fun through the fall and into the winter.
Yeah, Roger on that one. I've got a lovely coffee on you. I've got you on a 5 and a 7, 5 and a 7. I only got a mag mount on the roof. A mag mount on the roof. It's a stereo 4000, and the radio I'm running is the Ranger 2970. It's the radio, and it's about 160 whiskies going out through an echo mic, Roger.
Roger. Well, for a magnet mount antenna, you are doing an exceptional job. We must have pristine DX condition for sure. You're doing wonderful here. Got a beautiful audio on you, and your signal is not deviating at all. So, congratulations on your radio setup. It's certainly doing the trick for you today. I'm running a Cobra 2000 Super Snake radio, built and modified and enhanced by a gentleman called Snake Radio Customs, Tim Trent in Arizona, and he's also built me a customized studio quality desk mic to be using. And the Antron 99 is the old staple here, using it at about 15 feet at the base, and that's my operating conditions.
Yeah, well, it's been a fine super trip, no problem at all. We did Nova Scotia yesterday, sorry, yesterday,
Roger that, yes, absolutely. A question for you. You mentioned the magnet mount antenna. Of course, it's designed for a vehicle. What do you have it mounted to? Okay, 10-4. Yes, I understand. I thought you had it mounted to some metal on the house.
Yeah, I used to go to the mountains one there in New Brunswick, and also I used to go to the Nova Scotia hand show down in Greenwood on the Air Force base there. They usually do that round about October there, Roger.
Yes, absolutely, and it sounds so exciting. Here on the west coast of the island, there's not a whole lot of this, and even in the capital of St. John's on the east coast, there's not a whole lot of amateur radio activity and things like that, places where you can go and shop around and look at some used radio equipment. I certainly would love to be in an area where I could do that. And I've seen videos in the past on YouTube where people go and they do what they call in the UK a car boot, and they go to all these places. And of course, there's some fantastic things that you see, and unbelievable prices sometimes on these old radios.
Yeah, I do on that, no problem at all, that one. Yeah, it's very interesting there, you know, when you do get them come up, it's, you know, it's each month. I picked up quite a few bargains, I've got a 2-metre radio for me, it was about $20. Something crazy, you know, I picked up something like a Kenwood, I picked the Kenwood up for about $400. Well, yeah, it's too bad at all. That was at the monthly show. Monthly show comes up, round about November time, Roger.
Yes, Roger that. Yeah, I've seen some awesome pieces of equipment. There's two things that's on my bucket list that I'd like to come across in the days and months and years to come. I have a Yaesu FRG 7700 shortwave radio, but I've always wanted to upgrade, I guess is the proper word, to that the newer Yaesu. I think it's the FRG 100. Seems to be a beautiful radio. Now, the 7700 I have here, the old Frog, works quite well, and it does exceptional, for shortwave and stuff like that. But I've been following the videos of the FRG 100. And the other thing on my bucket list I never owned is a Kenwood radio transceiver. I've got a wonderful radio here that, like I say, was built for me. It's a Cobra 2000, Snake Radio Customs Super Snake. That's a beautiful radio, and I guess it's comparable to a Kenwood radio, really, for TX and RX. When you're receiving and transmitting, it's a beautiful radio, and it's high qualities. But I've always been looking for Kenwood. But like I say, these things you would never find in my part of the world. It would be very difficult to find, and the best you can find is Googling or eBay. Usually you can see these things for sale, and they do fetch some high dollars for sure.
I'll tell you what, before I lose you, I'll let me speak to you. I think I have heard you from New Brunswick before there. I'm starting to ring a bell. I would have to step back in the room going back to calculate to find out, where I think if it was, I must probably head on the Argy there. Anyway, listen, I'm going to give you the numbers this way. I don't know if there's any other UK stations out that way trying to get through, but I can't hear on my side, but you might be able to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the station open for you, and see if you can get any UK stations come back in on this way. It seems quite clear for that side. Okay, all the best there. 7388, you stay lucky in Canada, and hope to get you again on the radio. This is 26 Charlie Tango 2020. Thank you. Thank you, Charlie 022 All the best. 73 and 88. Bye for now.
Yes, thanks for the conversation, Jeff. Much appreciated. The pleasure has been mine for sure. 26 Charlie Tango 2020, Jeff there in the UK over in England. Thank you so much. 9 Tango Charlie 02, Newfoundland, Canada. Back on the quiet. Going to upload this CB radio VideoGate, and we'll clear this frequency. We'll be back shortly.
Okay, my friend.